Hi, everyone. Good to see your gorgeous faces, as always. We think the theme for tonight is managing everything that's going on in your life. Everyone's got stuff going on. Everyone's got, and many things like different components of life, whether it's individual stuff you've got going on and need to do and need to attend to, and whether it's helping out family, whether it's working, or all of the above, whether there's a dying relative or a passed away relative, whether it's people who are sick, people moving house, financial difficulty. It just seems like there's a lot. And that, of course, makes sense because it is the turning of an age. So I guess tonight, maybe let's just have some clearing and some letting go and some reconnecting, because the deeper we can connect with the animate everything, the isness or the spirit or the God presence in everything, the more we can connect with that literally in everything, the trees in our yards, the essence of a breeze, the roll of a wave. The calmer we become, the more steadfast we become in how it is we're meant to act and be in this new way, in this great turning. So I feel like tonight's a bit of a nourishment, just a nice energetic medicine night. No big deals, no. We'll send prayers toward the end into the media, continuing to be exposed and called into its truth again. I think a blessing into that will help. But yeah, I feel like nourishment tonight. Make yourselves comfortable. Close down your eyes. And let's just take a moment with our breaths, our breathing. Such a powerful, powerful, transformative tool, the breath. And it's the essence of everything, isn't it? The breath of life. So drop into it. Let your awareness drop to the chest. If your mind is busy and racing or doing anything other than being at your chest and the process of breathing, just gently bring it back. Remember, we're nourishing tonight. All actions with a kindness, all releases, all transmuting with a kindness, compassion toward yourself, a nourishing energy. That's it. All you need to do is be aware of the breath. With each out breath, just intend that you let go. Allow your body to let go. It knows what to do. That's it. Breathe in from the everywhere around you and breathe out and let your breath go. Extend a bit further out, perhaps through your aura, and breathing in again. And with each out breath, a loving um, gift of the breath and an expanding awareness of self. Let your version of what is self get bigger and bigger. Don't push it too hard. Let it be a way of relaxing. Each out breath, a gentle, loving, grateful, reaching out to what's around you, beneath you, above you. And as you reach out to the natural world and it sends its beautiful energy back on your in breath, the building around you dissipates into light. That's it. Let there be the nature that would be there if the building weren't. That's it. And just take a moment to connect with love and gratitude to the place where you be. And that in its very physicality, in its nature, there exists the shimmering isness all the time. That's it. Be aware of the places where water lies, lakes, rivers, oceans, in connection with where you are. Be aware of sky with connection with where you are. What's the sky like right now? That's it. More frequently, we can do this. If you can do just this exercise for a few minutes every day, and if you're outside, it's even better. Literally, physically outside your building. But if you can connect in this way a few times every day and acknowledge all of that which is around you as living and as relating with you, then life does become your axis of self, personal self, in this world and through all the worlds that you exist in, or all the dimensions, becomes stronger, calmer. The clarity of the heart's voice is louder. Beautiful one. Let your out breath, your next out breath, be a real reaching out of devotional love, all filled love for the divine inside you, all through you, and out to the very extension of where yourself now is. Let the in breath be the love offered back by the oneness. That's it. We call on the infinite absolute oneness, the animate everything. We call on the two that arise from that oneness, the cosmic feminine and masculine in all of the flavors and names that we know and love and resonate with. We call on our mother, the earth, and the mothers of the kingdoms of nature, all the elements and directions. Let your awareness open to the elements. We call the spirit of water, womb of life. We call the spirit of air, breath of life. We call the spirit of fire, spark of life. And we call the spirit of earth, root of life. Breathe with that for a moment. Beautiful. We call on sun and moon, waning grandmother moon. And we call on the planets and the constellations. We call through our hearts to our spiritual teachers, guides, gurus, rishis, and friends who love us unconditionally. We call on the full blazing presence of each of us here and the oneness that is in us. We give thanks for this opportunity to come together, to join through a field of love in service to the great turning. And part of the purpose of our incarnating through this time, may each of us be called from our hearts into purpose in each moment, each breath, no matter how small or large each purpose is. That's it. Take a deep breath and expand from the heart out in all directions again. And know that purpose is even like a fractal. In a moment, a purpose might be to fulfill an appointment at a particular time. It might be to sweep the floor. It might be to water the garden or weed the garden. Or the energy of purpose can fractalize right out to what is the larger picture of what this energy I call self brings into the world. So as a part of modern culture, we often go straight to what's my purpose? Capital PURPOSE, all caps lock kind of thing. But if we can open to purpose as kind of a fractal, smaller purposes help us open to and be ready for larger purpose. So just breathing those words for a moment right through, offer them to yourself with kindness. We give thanks for all healing, nourishment, transformation, support and liberation. May we deepen our connection with the isness in all that is. May we feel ourselves truly as a part of the web of all life. And may we play our part in clearing that web, in helping it to shine and grow and glow through humanity, through ourselves, and through the isness. So be it. Add your aho, of course. And breathing deeply and rhythmically with your place, your part of the world. That's it. Connecting with the violet flame. That's it. So opening, taking your awareness to the crown. Send love up through the crown with an out breath, and that will help the crown open even more. That's it. Good. And then invite the violet fire to pour down into the crown, first of all. Let it saturate into anything you feel stressed about, whether it's small or large, whether it's personal or transpersonal. Interpersonal. That's it. Let the violet flame pour into the stress, absorbing into itself the stress. With your awareness that, this is part of a cycle, a breaking down, a composting of the energy of stress. So let the violet fire flow into and between the petals that constitute a crown chakra. So there's many of them. Let it just gently saturate out into that. And also let it kind of saturate down through the center of the skull, the top of the skull, and into kind of that top third of the brain there. Let the knowledge of whatever it is you're stressed about, just be aware of that. And allow the stress to be absorbed. As you say, I give all of my stress that flows from any part of life to the violet flame, to be dissolved from my crown center now. Breathing deeply in from above the violet fire. Gentle breath back out through the top of the head, through the petals, between the petals, and through the center of the crown. Good. Gee, the collective strengthening of the crown, just doing that is significant. So we'll do it again, just in case anyone's still feeling, oh yeah, I feel that stress there kind of thing. So again, let the violet flame just pour down into the crown center, the petals between them, right into the center, and that top bit of the head, top bit of the brain. That's it. Feels easier this time, doesn't it? So I give all of my stress that arises from any part of life to the violet flame, to be dissolved from my crown center now. Deep breath in from above of the violet fire. Absorb, absorb, absorb the stress. Breathe out through the crown again. Breathe out upwards. That's good. That's good. Let the violet fire come in a little more now. Let it come down and gently allow it. Be aware of it saturating through the temple areas, across the forehead, and around the top of the head like a band. Just let it gently saturate into there. That's it. There's a bit of pressure there, it feels. So what if we all say, I choose to release all bands of pressure that limit the flow of energy through and around my being. I release the bands created by stress. That's it. Nice breath in from above, everyone. And out through the whole of the top of the head, releasing particularly with intention, a band around the head. Good. That's good. The next point of tension I'm aware of is the jaw. And as I touch into my own jaw, I'm aware of a bit of a collective tightening around the neck. And our mind exists here. At the neck, the conscious mind connects in through the chakra or energy center at the throat here. And we know the mass consciousness plugs in at the back. And there's tension everywhere in a great turning, tension everywhere in a revolution, even a revolution of love, a revolution of peace, a continued revolution of peace. So allowing the violet fire now to be filling the whole of the crown, the whole upper part of the head, and now let it gently saturate into the jaw, the mouth, the teeth, the roots of your teeth, upper and lower jaws, that the epiglottis, the flap at the back of the throat, and that punching bag bit. The tonsils, whether you have them physically or not, let the violet fire saturate in through there, gently flowing through the vocal cords and all of the musculature and the tendons, right round to the spine there at the back of the neck. That's it, just letting the fire into just all the stuff, all the things that feel sometimes like they're coming at you, and there's a tension that arises because there's a yearning within to open to more and to meet what comes at us in a different way rather than responding in same way. So it's tough, but that's it. Just let it into the jaw, the throat, the back of the neck, and that part of the vertebra from up under the back of the skull, right down to C7 where that bump is at the back. That's it. Well done. Say, I choose to release all of the tension arising from my mind and the urge to open to new states of consciousness and new ways of being during this great turning. And breathing in, releasing through the whole of the head, and include now the jaw, all of the parts of the mouth, the ears as well, and the nose, the bottom of the back of the brain, and the throat and the neck. That's it. A composting of that energy. So good soil can come of it. Breathing in again. That's it. Out through the whole of the head, the jaw and the throat and the neck, top part of the spine, the tongue. And the bits we often don't think about, and that is where there's spaces. So take another gentle breath in from above, and the space that goes from the back of the throat up behind the nose that opens to the brain cavity. Just gently breathing in some violet flame and breathing out through there, allowing the violet fire to gently compost whatever's in there, and breathing out. You can let it drop if it needs to drop, that energy, or it can just diffuse into the violet fire. That's it. Letting the violet flame come down now. To the shoulders and the tops of the arms and the elbows and the forearms and the hands and the chest, the heart, lungs, the top of the lungs, the shoulder blades and that thoracic part of the spine. Excuse me, the sternum and the collarbones. Letting the violet flame also touch into the energy of the heart. And the hurt that you might have been feeling, been carrying. Also the hurt that we've not been willing to compost, that we want to hold on to because of whatever reason. God, we have all kinds of reasons. But essentially, we just don't want to let it go, that pain. We all have that some ways in common at times. So inviting the violet flame to pour through those physical and also the energetic parts, the heart center. That's it. Being kind with self, with yourself. Being gentle. Let the violet flame flow through. And what if you met that energy of hurt in the heart? And what if you kind of, in your architecting mind, what if you were to squat down beside that energy and be gentle with it? I know we don't want to let go of this, but we won't know what it's like or how we might be if we did. What if we tried it? What if we gently try letting the violet flame into any bits that might be hardening? Maybe we think it's for protection. Let's choose better kinds of protection. Let's choose something more uplifting and helpful and regenerative. That's it. Gently bringing your love and the violet flame both to this space in the heart where the hurt is. We're all together. We're all supporting each other through doing this work because we've joined in love. That's it. Feeling the help of everyone here, physical and non-physical. And say, with love, I transmute the hardening and the hurt to make good soil for the garden that is me. Taking a deep breath in of the violet flame and breathing out through that whole of the chest, shoulders, arms, hands, fingers, heart, back, lungs. That's it. Gently breathing out and knowing that as the energy is released, it's being released, composted. That's it. Good. Doesn't feel like the violet fire will stick, like it's not getting stuck at the solar plexus, so we can let it drop right down toward the navel area. For all of those moments where you've felt a bit powerless, I'm too tired, I haven't got enough strength, I haven't got the energy, I haven't got the will right now. Let the navel and the lower belly gently fill with a warming violet fire. Let any sense of powerlessness that you've felt, whether it's personal or transpersonal, whether it's tiny in your life or big in your life, allowing the violet flame to warmly come down into the belly and the navel area, through the lumbar spine, the vertebra and the nerves that are held within that part of the spine, the muscles and the ligaments and tendons, And the organs of digestion, like the stomach, the pancreas and the gall and the liver and the spleen. Well, that's not really an organ of digestion, but it sits there. Let it flow into the intestinal tract. Beautiful. Into that power center. Gently through the kidneys. That's it. And a special softness in you for the adrenals, which sit on top of the kidneys. Kindness there. This is the bit that frights. That's it, lots of kindness. And while we're at it, bring some kindness with the warm violet flame to the intestines too, and that belly area. Lots of nerves in there. That's it. And say, I give all of this powerlessness and all associated energy from any part of my life to the violet flame now, to be composted and made good soil. That's it. And breathing in, letting the violet flow all through your body and down into that, through that midriff area, saturating everything, through the belly area, saturating everything, in the back parts as well. That's it. Good. Beautiful. And now the violet fire can flow really gently through all those areas that we've saturated and transmuted and done some composting into the basin of our torso and to our sacral chakra, sacred chakra, and our base chakras and those little smaller chakras at our hips. That's it. It can flow through our perineum area between our legs and down our legs. And as we invite the violet flame to saturate into these areas, being aware that in a great turning, many fibers and structures of consciousness exist as our security beliefs, what we believe or what we live our lives and what we create and what we perceive as being secure. Some of these things we're aware of, some we're not. And my sense is, and we can do this piece by piece, I think, over time, that wherever those fibers and strands and pieces of belief or consciousness are plugged into the old age, we can't quite merge into the new age, but we are in this journey. So I feel like the invitation is to begin to let go or dissolve those old ways to align more with the way that all of creation shows us things works, and that's in a cyclic way, a seasonal way. So much of the past age focus, especially the later part of that age, and we're still experiencing that now, the focus is on the fullness of a cycle, the harvest, the reaping, without the decaying and the death, or the death and the decaying, that brings forth new life for a new summer and a new harvest, which is the normal reaping time. I feel that if we can begin to or continue to grow structures through this area of our energy anatomy, and we flow in that way, then we won't tend to find ourselves in the all or nothing expression of security that we see out in the world right now. So I'm just going to invite you to dance with all of that and allow the violet flame, see it flowing into the strands I'm speaking about. And I understand that fears can arise or anxieties can arise because it's our security consciousness. But we need to take out what doesn't work to put in what does. Thankfully, we do this over time. So as that violet fire is saturating right through the lower part of self, from the hips down to the soles of the feet and the roots of the feet, say, I choose to give all programs, beliefs, and structures of what is security to the violet flame to be composted into good soil and help me align with the nature of nature and the isness in everything. That's it. Taking in a breath of the fire. Be very compassionate with yourselves. And releasing through the whole of that basin of the torso and the hips and the perineum and the legs. Beautiful. We've learned we don't necessarily need to work in the ways that we have in the past. Beautiful. Just breathing the energy. And as the violet flame composts that, no matter where it's coming from in life, whatever can be composted today, it's as though the violet fire can pour through us more like a waterfall through the whole of us without nearly as much getting in the way of the flow of that. Good. Beautiful. Let it flow through you and into the earth. Lovely. And gift the energy here to Mother Earth. Yes, it's flowing through you, and you're the channel, and you're the vehicle for this part. So offer this to Mother Earth, this energy that's flowing through, and notice it becomes more white. And then the color may change for you. Allow that to happen. Allow the flow of your color or colors. That's the way. And gifting them to Mother Earth. And feel her absorb them with joy and gratitude, like the best gift she's ever had. Beautiful. And in response, it's as though you can feel her generous smile and her generous love and the generous nourishment in the earth. And on your next in-breath, breathe up from Mama Gaia. nourishing energy into this first part of the body, the last one we let go through. So let her nourish you up through the feet and the legs, the knees, and into the hips and the sex organs and the reproductive organs and the bladder and the base of that spine, that sacral area and the hip bones. Throughout these areas, there's a number of chakras. There's the sacral and root chakra or base chakra, major chakras, perineum chakra between your legs, hip chakras, knee chakras, ankle and toe and feet chakras. So allow the nourishment to come up through your physical as well as your energetic body. Let her nourish you with joyful generosity. Thank you, Mother Earth. If you can have gratitude, awe, and love, then it amplifies that nourishment that she offers you. Take in another breath of beautiful light, your colored light, through the top of the head. And again, offer this down through you into Mother Earth. Thank you, Mother Earth. Blessings to you, the one who nourishes us. Thank you for the blessings. Here are ours. And on your in-breath, let her bring up through you her response and bring it up to the level of the chest. Bring it up through the navel and the solar plexus areas, front and back, through you physically, all of that digestive area. That's it. And around the back and the kidneys gently and the bottom of the lungs. Let them be nourished. Let them be nourished. Nourishment is a gift from Mother Earth, as a gift from Mother Earth, in response to your gift for her. Beautiful. Really feeling it through your being, through your body as well. Awareness upwards now and feeling your color. It's coming vibrant and technicolor. Breathing it in from above, letting it fill you as it does. And as you offer downwards to Mother Earth, thank you, Mother Gaia, for the beauty here. Here is my blessing for you, a blessing of my energy, my color, from the everything that is. That's it. Breathing up from her, her gift of nourishment, up through the chest. Let it flourish up through the chest and through the shoulders and the arms and the hands. Beautiful. Nourishment to the physical and the energetic parts of you. For she is both physical and energetic. Her spirit is great and potent. Beautiful. Allow your heart to warm and open more and feel her offer a special flowing in that part of the chest where that hurt was. That's it. Special tenderness, she brings this energy to that place. Beautiful. Awareness up, and your color flows with vibrant luminosity. In from above, mixed with the everything, the animate everything, the isness. Flowing through you, and you gift that to Mother Earth, down through your being. Blessings to you, Mother Earth, and all of our family upon you. Beautiful. And breathing up now, her response. Letting it nourish the neck and the throat. and the head, letting it fill with the nourishment of Mother Earth and her joy at your connection. Beautiful. Let this nourishment now be mixing with your color that flows through you as her nourishment and love flows upward through you. And that you're fed from above and below, nurtured. That's it. Beautiful. And feeling it all as love and compassion. Feeling the energy of the country you're on, wherever you are, the land, the part of country you're on, and the everythingness of it, the water, the earth, the sky. Beautiful. Feeling deeply connected and breathing into you from country where you are, from all of the parts of it. And then we're going to go downwards and into the earth and through the soil and the roots and the mycelium. Won't take us long, through the rock, through the rock, through the rock, and toward the great piece of sun at the core of our earth, the molten part. And sitting outside that, where it glows brilliantly, and sending your love and your gratitude into that molten rock that warms our planet and creates more earth and grows us. And send your blessing. Let it flow through you, and it can flow through you as your color. And offer this to the molten core, the sun at the center of our earth. Beautiful. And asking the sun at the core of the earth for a spark of itself, please. May we borrow, please, a spark of yourself. And a spark emits, and you take it up through you to the heart area where it sits gently, and we lift up through the earth and through our being and up through the crown. And we go towards the sun in our sky, which for many of us right now is over the horizon, but you know where it is. Head to the sun in our sky and offer a prayer and gratitude and love to the sun. For its blessed warmth and light and life force. Thank you, sun. Thank you. And bring some of your color down through you and offer it to the sun as a blessing. And we ask the sun, may we borrow a spark of yourself, please. And the sun emits a spark, and it comes down through your crown and meets the spark from the earth, and they move slightly down to sit between the heart and the solar plexus. That's it. And your awareness comes down to you now, that space in you. And breathing these twin sparks, the sun of the earth and the sun above, or the sun in the earth and the sun above. Let them illumine more brightly your own inner sun. That's it. Let it become very bright. And a beam of this is what we offer into the collective for its nourishment. And with special prayers for the people in the Ukraine and Russia, Syria, Israel, Palestine, areas where there is unrest, areas where there is suffering. May a beam of this light from each of us shine as one amplified being into the collective consciousness, as special blessing for peaceful nourishment, for beautiful light, for the veils to be dropped enough that more people see and change and lift into the great turning and the new age. May more and more do that. That's it. Offering it into the collective for those troubled areas and our own here as well. If you're, I think everyone's in Australia, I'm not sure. For there are troubled areas here. Community wars, racial wars. That's it. That's it. May this be a beam of radiant peace. May this be a beam of radiant peace. Remember, you have the spark of the earth sun and the spark of the sun above to help you. Beautiful. Knowing that that is done for this evening and helpful, that's it. Now we ask that a wash of this energy flow to every light worker on the planet in whatever flavor, those working through this great turning with love, with compassion, with kindness. Here in this time of a long cusp, as the effects of the old wash up against the effects of the new, may every light worker on the planet who is open and receptive and who would like this, may they receive a wash of this luminosity, and may each be even more a beacon than ever before. So be it. That's it. Allowing that luminosity from your own sun, partially powered by a spark from the sun above and the spark from the sun in the earth. That's it. Beautiful offering, a beautiful offering to the light workers, and then also to the field of energy around the earth, offering the nourishment into the it's almost like its atmosphere. Oh, it is Earth's atmosphere. So offering this energy into Earth's atmosphere, may it be harmonious, may it be received harmoniously in the atmosphere of our Mother the Earth, all around us. May it be infused with this life-giving and nourishing energy. And we ask this in full faith, so be it. Beautiful. Bringing your awareness back to those two sparks and taking a breath in, and with gratitude releasing the earth sun spark downward and the sun spark upward, giving them back. You'll remember we said borrow a spark. So letting them flow back to, at the same time, downward and upward to sun in the earth and sun above. Good. And may it continue turning, this great turning. And may each of us play our part in the tiniest ways, the ways that wouldn't even seem significant. May we play our part in the tiniest ways and the larger ways. May we dance with this fractal more easily and with more faith and with more trust and with more courage. So be it. With gratitude, return to that breath of love with the huge aversion of self that you became at the beginning, that includes the country around you, the earth beneath you, and the air and the water. Breathing that breath of love once more as we thank country where we are and the ancestors of that country. We thank our teachers. We thank our Mother, the Earth. We thank the spirits of water, air, fire, and earth. We thank our souls and we thank this group. And we thank the Lightworkers across the planet who feel called into ever-growing love and a return to harmony with all of creation. Through divine grace, so be it. And breathe your thank you to that which you call the God presence, the isness, the animate everything. Really joyful love exchange with that isness right now, right within you. Really breathe it. It will feed you and nourish you. It will strengthen your core. And I mean that as you as an axis, root to sky. World to world to world. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Breathing your way fully and more present, in a presence way, back into your body. Feel your body as you do. Have gratitude for it and bring your awareness back into the room. Wriggle your fingers and toes if you haven't already. Give your shoulders a bit of a move. Yeah. Very cool. Thank you all for that. I feel much nourished after that. I hope you're all feeling okay. Grateful to have you all with us. Really grateful. And lots of love to you all. Let your light shine, but also take the time to nourish. Lots of love. Bye. Bye.